Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hurry. We own this. Hey, Delta. We own this. 51 the mic, boys. 51. Man, I got you.
From the 17, Mayfield. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Set. 20. Hey, alert 33. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Hurry. Who we got? Smooth.
A first down throw from Mayfield. That's complete. It's Bell. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mayfield. Caught here by Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Hey, high 7.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Alpha. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
From the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
53, check 53. I got one.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
180. 53 is the mic. All day, baby, all day.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's third and goal.
Mike, 53. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
180. Hey, come on now, come on now. King. Hey, zoom. 55 is Mike, guys, 55. You go night. Tell me night. Mike, 55. Check. Hurry. Hey. Real. Hey. Mike, 50. Hey, echo. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Here we go.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Hey, alert! Hurry! 55 to Mike.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Damon Harrison able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Hurry! Go! Alert!
Mayfield now. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They run. It's Gurley. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Check. Hurry. Here comes the me. Point it right. Bravo. 53, Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. Here we go. Hey, wahoo. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. They can't. I got you.
Mayfield on play action. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. He's coming. Double up. Regular. 25. Check. Regular. Hey, orbit.
Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hey, Haywood. Check 53's Mike. Hey. It's a party now. 53's the Mike. 50 Kings. And let's pin the mirrors back. 3rd
and long for Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at about the 28. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Down. 10-2 stop. Hey, exit. Watch one.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on second down, this is Gurley. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. Let's score. Watch one. Let's get it. Mike one. Come to my world. We won't. Come to my world. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
And a key number on that play, 3.
Come on, set.
3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch one. Read it. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Box truck. So nice number one. Yo.
He'll look to throw. Ebron caught left side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On the
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Pilot, 64, weak, 5.
Now a give, right side. Dobbins, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. Dobbins down to the 30 after a gain of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Real. I'm here all day.
To throw, Mayfield. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
High 7. Hurry. Mike, 55. Hurry. Check me out. Check, 50. Alert. Hey, Alpha. Watch the Alpha. I got you.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Down. 50, plant. Protein spill.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
6-6, pull it high.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set, ready? 10-2 start. Where's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Come this way. Come. 5.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his target, Fuller. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
At the 13-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run it here with Pirine. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Vinatieri's kick is good, and that will make our score 9-0. Same story continues. He's the only one that scored for them, their kicker, with all the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Point it right.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he goes down That's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Run. Let's go. Hey, Zoo. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got one. Mike, 53. I got it.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Crouch. Regular. Hey, Echo. Hurry.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Double time.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100+ in this one in order to stay in that race.
Tighten up. Rock it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Point it right. Hurry.
Now Bell. And he's out right at the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's Mayfield. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously